Hey, can I be real with you for a second? Managing your money isn't always easy. I get it. I've been there too. Maybe you've tried saving before and it didn't stick, or you feel like no matter what you do, you're just treading water financially. But here's the thing. The biggest shifts don't come from giant leaps or fancy tricks. They come from the little things, those everyday habits that over time stack up and change everything. The habits you're about to hear aren't theory. They're habits that people just like you and me have used to turn their finances around, to build savings, get out of debt, and finally feel in control. So if you're ready to make your money work for you, not the other way around, stick around. Let's walk through the daily habits that could change your financial life forever. Track every expense. You'd be surprised how many people think they know where their money goes, but don't really. Tracking your expenses daily shines a light on your spending habits. When you actually write down or log every dollar spent, you start to notice patterns. Maybe it's that daily coffee run, the streaming subscriptions you forgot about, or those little impulse buys here and there. When you see it on paper, you gain control. Suddenly, you can decide what's worth it and what isn't. It's like having a financial mirror that shows you the truth. Start small, grab a notebook or use a simple app, and make it a quick daily ritual. It's one of the simplest, most powerful habits you can build. Set a daily savings goal. Saving money can feel overwhelming if you think it has to be a big chunk at once. But what if you flipped that thinking and committed to saving just a few dollars every day? Even $2 or $5 saved daily adds up to hundreds or thousands over a year. Beyond the money, it trains your mind to prioritize saving. It becomes less about depriving yourself and more about paying yourself first. Imagine the confidence that comes from knowing you're steadily growing your savings, no matter how small the steps. Read or listen to something financially inspiring. Your mindset shapes your money habits more than you realize. Spending 10 or 15 minutes a day feeding your mind with good financial info can shift the way you think. Whether it's a podcast episode, a chapter in a personal finance book, or a short article, this habit keeps you motivated and informed. It turns money from a source of stress into a tool you're mastering. I remember a friend who used to feel completely overwhelmed by her finances. One day, she started listening to a 10-minute finance podcast every morning during her commute. Over a few months, her outlook changed. She began budgeting, saving, and even started investing small amounts. That simple daily habit rewired her relationship with money. Review your financial goals. Goals are like a compass for your money. When you check in with them daily, they stay top of mind, helping you resist distractions and impulsive spending. Whether your goal is to buy a house, clear debt, or build an emergency fund, keeping it in front of you makes the sacrifices feel worth it. Try putting a reminder on your phone or a sticky note on your desk. When temptation hits, these small nudges remind you what you're working for. Avoid impulse spending by waiting 24 hours. Impulse buys are silent budget killers. The urge to buy something shiny or new can hit hard, but here's a simple trick. Wait 24 hours before you buy. More often than not, that urgency fades, and you realize you don't really need it. I remember a friend who saved hundreds by just sleeping on purchases. It's not about denying yourself, but about giving yourself space to make smarter choices. Automate bill payments. Missing a bill payment or getting hit with a late fee. That stress and extra cost can pile up quickly. Setting up automation for bills takes that worry off your plate. A client I worked with once told me how automating her utility and credit card payments saved her from accidentally missing a due date, which had happened a few times before and cost her unnecessary fees. After automation, she didn't have to stress or scramble every month. It's not just convenience, it's discipline that happens quietly in the background. Once your bills are paid on time every month, you free up mental energy to focus on growing your savings and investments. Practice gratitude for what you have. Gratitude might sound like a soft habit, but it's a financial game changer. When you appreciate what you already have, the need to chase the next thing fades a bit. This mindset shift reduces impulsive spending and helps you focus on building wealth rather than accumulating stuff. Try starting or ending your day by listing 3 things about your financial life you're grateful for. It rewires your brain toward abundance. Network and surround yourself with financially positive people. You are the company you keep. If your circle talks money as a source of stress or scarcity, that mindset rubs off on you. But if you surround yourself with people who are focused on growth, smart decisions, and financial health, it lifts you up. Even a quick daily message or check-in with a financially motivated friend can keep you accountable and inspired to stay on track. Reflect on one financial win each day. It's easy to get discouraged when progress feels slow, but pausing to recognize even the smallest win changes everything. A friend of mine started this habit after years of struggling to save consistently. Each evening, she'd write down one small financial win, like resisting a snack purchase or contributing an extra $10 to savings. Those little celebrations built her confidence and helped her keep momentum. Celebrating progress, no matter how small, is what fuels lasting change. Before you go, here's something important to keep in mind. It's not about doing everything at once or being perfect. Pick 1 or 2 habits from today's list. Maybe tracking your spending or setting a daily savings goal, and commit to those for a week. See how it feels. Change starts with small steps, and the momentum you build will surprise you. If this video gave you something to think about, please hit that like button. It really helps others find it too. And if you want to keep learning and growing, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a tip. Also, I'd love to hear from you. What daily habit do you think could make the biggest difference for you? Drop it in the comments. Let's share ideas and support each other. Thanks for spending these minutes with me. Here's to your financial growth, one day at a time. Catch you in the next video.